And so I'm still going to teach you really quickly what God's math is for the few people who have not heard it ever. Okay, I'm going to teach it for her in the back right here, okay? She hadn't heard it at all. So we're going to teach it for her, and y'all going to help me and when we get to the good parts, right? Welcome back. We are in beautiful Dubai, and there's actual people here that I know, okay? Not quite my family yet. They'll come later this week. But my girl Terica Lynn Smith, who is a real estate developer and coach, is in town doing her event. Also, Tiffany Montgomery, she's a prophet and a good friend of mine. She's also here to support Terica. And so because they're in town, I'm going to go over to the hotel where they're at, hang out with them. I may have to speak today. Okay, so I'm prepared. She said she might need me to do God's math, but she didn't tell me when, where, why, and no details. Okay, but when you got a sister friend, you just stay ready. So I may have to speak today. So hopefully I can capture some of that if that's the case, because I'm solo dolo here. So hopefully I can give somebody the camera. We can capture a little bit. And so since I checked in with you last week, I've really just been working on the book, working on YouTube stuff. But for now, we are headed over to another hotel, and they're doing the session. So they're going to be teaching them, taking them deeper into real estate. These are people that are in her mentorship. So she's taking them deeper into just the aspects of investing. And then she also, just being a woman of God, is also always giving them the spiritual foundation of what they need to be as an entrepreneur, as an investor, and just as a person. I think anytime you're a kingdom entrepreneur, you just feel a mandate and an assignment to not negate the things of God and just focus on the business. And it's not even because you want to per se. It's because you know everything is intertwined. You know all of the spiritual laws and all of the things that you have or don't have in your life are going to be intertwined with what you're doing spiritually. And so that's the reason why, God's math might happen at some point. And anytime somebody's like, can you come teach God's math? I'm never quite sure what that means. You want me to just teach the 5-minute summary of it? You want me to go deeper where I'm telling you about how to activate it in your life and how to make sure that what you see in your life is what you actually want in your life? So I kind of get where I'm like, they don't always tell me much, right? So we'll see what happens today. But for now, let's head over to this hotel where they're doing their event at. And it's still in the Palm, which is like the area in Dubai that is shaped like a palm tree. It's super cool. It's in the Palm, so it's only like 10 minutes from me, if that. And so we'll head over there now. It's about, like 10 something. So it's about 10:30 here. Marquise is supposed to do a panel, so I want to make sure I get some footage of that. So prayerfully I don't miss him, because I think he should be starting like right now. So I'm going to rush down, grab me an Uber, head over, and see my friends that are in town. All right? Come along with me.
I was going to write to make sure that ask the question, best return on investment, and I have selected one which I will explain you why. With the city or no, but Dubai is a strategic city. Most of
So the last you saw me, I did end up speaking, okay? It's so funny because she always tells me stuff last minute. So I go to, I went to her event and she's like, I need you to close 30 minutes close. I'm like, this little girl don't never tell me ahead of time. So, but it was good. It's God's math. I know that like the back of my hand. So I just pulled out a few principles and did that. If you want to watch the principles I honed in on, it was basically like part 1 of God's math on YouTube, and then part 2, which is purify the seed. Those are the 2 principles I really I really honed in on. It was really good. I think I'm gonna do it again for my event because I think it's really important for people to understand that, so I can kind of take my time and let it breathe a little bit. But now today is a new day and we are headed to do a real estate tour. Let me make sure my car is not here. Okay, it is. So we're headed to do a real estate tour because, and you'll see some of the footage from yesterday, I was meeting with those people because there is some like condos available out here to invest in, and they are crazy, ridiculously low compared to what you would have to pay in America for the potential of the money you can make out here. It's like buying in New York in 1923, right? So come along with me today as we go on this adventure, all right? What's our payment option?
So it's 20% down,
Okay.
plus 4% DLD, which is Dubai Land Department, and
Okay.
then 1% a month for 6 years.
1% a month for 6 years, and after that it's paid
Interest
off.
free, yeah, correct.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's like, doesn't seem like real life.
I keep telling you, man.
And to get something like this. Oh, it is? Okay. She's so perfect. Oh, wow. How you get in? All right, So y'all, let me just tell you, when I did go to the mall, I remember I was sharing with Marquise, I said, oh my God, they have the cutest cafes. Like every little corner in the mall had these cute cafes that were branded differently, just different decor, design, colors. And he was like, oh, they have one that everything is black and white. And I was like, oh, wow, that's cool. Like I just was flipping about it. And when he came and got me a few days later, he was like, let's just get out, have lunch, and, you know, you can always get back to writing. And we actually showed up at Forever Rose, which was the black and white cafe. Y'all, I was floored at how beautiful this place was, unique it was. It is like this blank canvas, but also this complete beautiful picture all at the same time. The food was delicious. The decor was beautiful, and they thought of every little thing down to the cups and the ribbons around a glass that had Forever Rose. Like super duper dope place. I had to put a little montage together. I'm gonna pop in here for a second, okay? Tiffany from the future. I'm actually back in my home office in this clip, but I just want to make sure that if any of you that are watching are aspiring entrepreneurs and are interested in learning the business that I started, that I scaled, and I sustained to this day, 10 years later, I still have this business and it's thriving, doing incredible, and I teach others how to build the same one. I want you to go to tiffany'smasterclass.com, register for my free training. It is live and it is in depth, okay? I do not waste your time. Just because it's free does not mean that I take your time for granted. I give you every single strategy I did to start, everything I did to scale, and everything that I'm currently doing to sustain the success that we have. I shall see you soon. Back to the video. It is coming up on the end of my alone in Dubai days, okay? It is the eve of the kids and my husband coming. I'll pop a picture right here. He just sent me a picture of them on the plane, and they are about to be on a 14-hour nonstop flight from Dallas, Texas to Dubai. I'm so excited to just see my peoples. I was like, I haven't been by myself this long since like before I was married. The first few days were pretty cool. It was like I could do what I want. There was no interruption in my sleep because we have a toddler. I could work, I could write, I could just do all of these cool things. And I'm like, man, this is kind of like how it would be if it was just me. After about the 4th day, I was like, okay, I need human interaction. Like, this is for the birds. So then I got out, I got human interaction. And of course I talked to them all the time, FaceTime, but I got out, got human interaction. And then it was like a day later, I'm like, no, I need my kids, my husband, my family. And I've been out here for like 9 days. I'm over it. I am over it. I am so excited to see them. It has definitely created an appreciation just for, hanging out with them. If I was home these past 10 days trying to write a book, okay, I would have been like, oh my God, if I could just get some evenings by myself where I could focus or, watch a television show without having to pause it 30 times because the kids keep, coming in and wanting things and doing all the things that kids do. But after having what I wanted, when I wanted for 9 days, I'm like, nothing beats my family. Nothing beats my husband, my kiddos, all the things. I even miss the nanny. I'd message Kayla like, I miss you. When are you coming? Because I'm used to seeing her every day and checking in with her and seeing what she got going on. And I'm ready for my peoples to come. So I'm going to close this out here. The next video you see from Forever Haynes will be me seeing my family again, being reunited, and everything that I've been holding off on doing, going to the tallest building in the world, going to see Museum of the Future. The Miracle Gardens closed, but there was another place that Marquise was telling me about that he's like, you got to take the family back here. So I have like a whole list on my notes app that I want to do, but I didn't want to do it without my family and then end up having to go back. So, even going to experience the mall, I popped in there for just a few because I was trying to find some stuff for the event that's coming up. But it just wasn't the same. I was like, as I'm looking, I'm like, oh my God, look how because they do everything extra. The Nike store is extra. The Adidas store was extra. It's like everything that is just a regular store with nice, cute shelves in America. In Dubai, it's like you can't even have your store in the mall if it's not just doing the most. And I was like, dang, I want my husband to see how they do everything different here. And I'm like, see, this is the reason why I don't like to go anywhere, because I'm just end up going back anyway. So I'm just excited for them to come. I'm excited to actually I'm be full-blown tourist now. I was just here like a CEO, okay, and a creator. But I'm about to be in full-blown tourist mode for a few days. So I get to spend some quality time with them, take them out in Dubai and do all kind of cool stuff. And we'll do that for about 4 days before everyone else, staff, other speakers and all that get here for my event that I'm doing with Rochelle T. Parks and Works Taylor. All of them come in like 5 days. So I only will have like 4 days with my family where we can actually get out and do stuff before we start to get into work mode. And unfortunately, if their first day is anything like my first day, I'm really only going to have about 3 days to do everything. My first day, I was delirious between the jet lag and the flight, and I want to sleep. And I literally walked in here wanting to sleep, and the techno music was literally just bumping through my balcony here because I'm right over the pool. And I just remember being like, close the blinds, where's my sleep mask from the airplane? And I was passed out. So it just didn't matter how much fun everybody was having. I was so exhausted. So I'm like, they might get here tomorrow and be super tired. So I'll be all like amped up, excited to see them. And they're going to be like, girl, leave me alone. I'm going to bed. All right. I'll see you next week.